Hi, welcome to a channeling by myself and the Essentials. I'm Danae Shanti, and we're going to look at this year ahead of us, January 2014, and an overview for the year, and then we'll have our monthly channelings. So, it's really important that all of us in human form start to comprehend the power of our being, the innate intelligence that makes us part of all that is really awake and vivid right now. And we are the ones who have conscious reflection, not so much the animal kingdom. We are the ones who are walking around saying, who am I today? What do I think? What do I feel? What's happening for me? Or you might find when you're in conversation with someone, tell me what's really on your heart or on your mind. So we're reflective in our species. 2014 is a really huge arc for humanity. It's a time where we're being asked to literally see the future, not only in our minds, in our hearts, to feel the future. Not only that, we're being asked to generate the future based on our vibration. Everything is related to vibration during this time. So where you're vibrating at is the vibe you're putting out, that's the vibe you're going to get back. For those who are considering starting a new project, launching a new relationship, going for that childhood dream that you've never gone for before, definitely this is the year to be doing that. As I said before, this is the arc year. This is where we can throw that rainbow out and let it guide us forward. There are a couple of different ways to approach this year. One is very strong in somatic experiencing. What feels loving? What feels nurturing? What feels life-giving to me? These are pivotal questions to be asking yourself. Let your body be your guide. Let yourself be led to where you feel the freshest, the most renewed, the most inspired. The whole year, all the way through. Those of you who are sensitive body-wise, let your body be your wisdom temple and take you forward. Trust that. For those of you who are more mentally oriented, you want to be thinking about what puts a smile on your face. If you think about a project that you want to bring forward, or you think about a relationship you want to manifest, where does your thinking bring a happiness to your heart, a smile to your face? Where does your thinking take you so that you sit back and go, yeah, that's it, your it moment, your aha moment. For those who are strong in the mental body, you want to follow that. So somatic experiencing, body oriented, and mentally oriented. For those of you who need the tangibles, like me, I need the experience, I need the actual encounter to then know how it sat with me. For those of us who are experience oriented, we want to create from putting ourselves in the situation. So think of your best scenario. Ask Spirit for the ideal compadres, parents, children, friends, community, people, global communities. Think of who you would like to be serving or who you would like to have in your midst as you're living from your happy place, if I can say it that way. And then give yourself a test run. For example, you might be a poet who wants to step out onto a stage, but the idea of doing that in a big public place is a little daunting. So bring your favorite people together and say, you know what, I want to try doing a poetry reading and I want to try it out on you all. Come over, we'll have a cup of tea, we'll have some snacks. Let me try this on you. Put yourself in the experience. Start off doing it in a way where you feel safe and supported so you can taste it, and then see what opens from then. Because we're moving at such a high vibrational speed, whatever ripple we send out comes back to us amplified. So you take one step forward and the universe takes 1,000 toward you. Oh, they're lined up with that in themselves. That's a feel good for them. They feel more alive there. They're vibrating at a higher frequency. When you do that, the universe comes rushing at you to go, yes, I meet your yes, I match your yes, I illuminate it, I amplify it. That's our position for 2014. It's not looking over your shoulder and going into old complaining patterns. The government is doing this, and my neighbors are doing that, and the school systems are doing this. When you focus your mind on the history you've come from and what is not working according to you, you magnetize that to you in a big way. So more experiences of irritation with people, with circumstances, with systems. We're in a time where our systems are melting away. And the new systems coming into place are systems of light, systems of vibration, systems of thought creation. And the system starts within your own self, within your nervous system, within your mental body, your emotional body. It's an inside job. Literally, you can manifest faster than we've ever been able to manifest before, and it's vibrationally based. So 2014 is about birthing new structures internally and offering them into the world. Any way that you feel moved to do that. Your core inspiration, your heart's aliveness, being authentically who you are, giving yourself permission to let your gifts come forward. That's our overview for this coming year. That creates a bridge into the new world, into the awakening cosmic human being. The cosmic human being is someone who understands that they co-create with the universe literally. Not, oh, that's a nice idea, or I see so-and-so visualizing and getting what they want. It's not separating ourselves from the concept of materializing. It's marrying ourselves from the inside out to the literal fact that we literally are the generators and creators of our reality. Literally. So practice it on small things first and let it grow bigger. The key ticket for 2014, especially this month of January, is follow your heart. As if you've never been wounded, as if you've never been disappointed, as if you've never been hurt, as if you've never indulged in victim consciousness or the blame-shame game. Follow your heart as if you're fresh from the universe, fresh from God, if you will. And you're just here like this angelic presence, undeterred. And you're all about your yes. And even if your ego tells you, well, I've tried that 1,000 times in the past and it didn't work, that registers as looking at the history and trying to anchor back to what hasn't worked in the past. Things haven't worked in the past because you aren't ready, energies weren't lined up for it, and we didn't have this invitation from the universe to literally generate at such a high scale as we do now in 2014. So your creative life force is a big, big part of turning things forward and generating them forward. If anything, I would say anchor forward. You know, imagine that your perfect, true, ideal, divine, awakened self, if you're not already experiencing yourself as that, let's say that self in you is fully awakened, fully operational in 2 years from now. Anchor forward. You can meditate and call that consciousness that you are in your future, that successful state, into your now. Anchor forward and call that one forward and say, take me to you. Unfold my events, my patterns, my beliefs, my thoughts, my energies. Unfold me forward so that I'm only on the path, the trajectory that is where you are 2 years ahead. And you're talking to your own higher self, your own awakened self. You're creating an intimate relationship with your life force energies using the projection of time and space to anchor forward. You're literally actually anchoring into the now moment. You're being fully awake, fully alive, and fully available for the creative energies that are being loaned to us right now from all the planetary bodies, all the stars, all the systems that are out there. Earth is going through a major, major, major transformation. That's not new news to you. However, our understanding as a species of how pivotal we are in the movement of that birth is relatively new. A lot of us people have the habit of thinking, well, so-and-so is doing such a great job, there's no room for me to do that too. Or there's a million authors out there, why should I bother writing a book? All of the ways that we dismiss our own mastery and our own gifts. We're the only ones who can bring forth what we've been given to bring forth. Literally. No one else can be you. No one else can convey your gifts the way that you can. And we need that. All the fabric of reality needs that aliveness, that spark of divine intelligence to ignite more realities that favor love and peace and harmony and co-creation where everybody is taken care of. Everyone gets to feel safe and loved. Everyone gets to eat a meal. Everyone gets to sleep under a roof in a bed. Everyone matters. It's no longer us versus them. It's no longer, oh, well, look at that horrifying thing over there. Glad that didn't happen to me and mine. No, it did happen to you. That is you. We are one. It's one life force. And this year, 2014, is about owning that to the nth degree. You lift yourself up, you lift up someone else who appears to be out there. They're another you in the physical body. So, taking a snapshot on 2014, starting here in January, we want to be as awake as we can be to the present moment. What am I feeling? What am I thinking? What are my responses? Am I in reaction? Anything old being queued up? Notice it without judgment. Allow it its place. It's rolling out. Take a deep breath into the body and come fresh to the moment. You might ask questions like, what's happening with me right now that's keeping me from receiving all the gifts I can in this very moment right now? What walls are up? What guards are up? What's up that might be stopping me from being wide open and vulnerable and totally receiving all the love that wants to pour into me and through me back out to reality right now? This is the ticket to 2014. Who am I being right now? How am I breathing right now? How am I interacting with the living present moment right now? In my skin and with those around me and in the environment. Moment to moment present awareness with the idea that you are a cosmic human being. You are bringing forth divine intelligence, penetrating the tangible world, and generating a life on earth that we're all ready for. You matter. Your energy matters. Your uniqueness matters. And we all need that from you. You need that from you. So together we walk into 2014 in a posture of embrace. Open-hearted, clear-minded, attuned to the moment, willing to be a cosmic human being, a channel for love and light, high-frequency vibration, keeping our hearts on the target of our own callings, whatever they are, our own inspirations, and being willing to bring them forth. Whenever you feel scared, stuck, too vulnerable, unsure, full of doubt, chances are what's happening is that you've taken some steps deeper toward your truth, and the ego is reverberating, going, holy shit, she's going to let herself show up. Oh my God, what am I going to do? We got to lock down, because that's how we've gotten this far. That's why we're alive. We have to lock down. Take a breath into your body so you can summon the relaxation response, so you can get connected in your heart and your center. Attune to your guidance, your innate intelligence, your higher self, your I am presence, whatever it is for you, and just stop the personality and the ego from driving the bus. Just for a minute. Take a restart, a reset, ask your heart wisdom or your guidance, how can I perceive this at this moment, and ask for that inspiration to take you forward. This is a muscle we need to exercise every day, over and over throughout the year, because we're setting a precedent, a vibrational field and a precedent to springboard from for the next 10 years. 2014 is pivotal, pivotal, pivotal. Make sure you take time to be quiet. Meditate if you can. Go for a walk in silence. It's really important that as high as the vibration is and how fast things are going and how much activity you feel like you could barely keep up with, balance that with times of stillness. Literally take time out from communicating, from thinking. Just be still, be present, be vulnerable to yourself. Let yourself rest in the silence inside. Silence is a pivotal medicine for these high energy times. Maybe you're a party animal and you want to go out night after night after night with all your friends and hook up and do all these things, and it may be that there's a quiet whisper inside saying, you know, you can use a night in alone. And instead of being afraid of being alone with yourself, let me suggest that you get curious instead. Curiosity opens energy beautifully. It takes all the expectations and shoulds off the moment and opens up an inquiry. Who am I being alone, quiet, at home, let's say on a Saturday night, while everyone else is out partying? Who would I encounter? What kind of contact would I have with myself? So take time to have stillness and silence amidst the activity. Very, very important. I hope that this is useful for you in this fresh start to the new year here on this gorgeous sunny January day, and the overview for the year. So you can tune into my website, DanaeShanti.com, to get a free newsletter, free daily inspirations called Danae's Daily Essentials, and in that newsletter will be monthly readings for what's going on with the energy dynamics, boiled down from a year cycle to a month cycle. And I hope that your every intention and your love for yourself continues to blossom and unfold the life you hoped that you can land in. May it be this year. Many blessings and Happy New Year.